Maybe I'm reading too much into that. Can't sleep, can't something. Essential to save my life. Worst of all, I don't know how much time I have left. I just want to enjoy whatever last moments I have with Jaspos. You enjoy working for Jaspos? I do. Jaspos introduced me to napping, and it came easier than pottery, my first craft. If we hadn't fallen in love. Okay, so this is his wife. I might have returned to the north and stayed in Kairos. I'll take my leave then. Oh no. Hopefully that's not actually what I think it is. Anyways, the Forge Mountain Apprentice stares intently at the amber hide he holds aloft, pounding its surface methodically with a heavy iron mace. The light from the nearby hearth dances across his eyes. As he draws closer, the pungent odors of tanning agents thickens in the air. Is there a problem? You need something? What's your role in the settlement? This is my 3rd year apprenticing under Jaspos. Between that and trying to keep this settlement running, I'm never short on work. Huh. Whenever I can, I slip away to the surface with a wounded kid for a good hunt. Caves and hollows aren't meant for the living. I get my materials from the kill, tusk for tools, hide for sturdy clothing. The rest goes to tents, costs, and what we haven't gotten down to the meat. The woodkin, they understand better than we do. I suppose I'm also a napper. Jaspos has to pass down his art, right? But everyone knows my passionate skills and training. How's apprenticing for Jaspos been? Difficult. Don't mistake me. I pledged to follow him, and my loyalty doesn't waver. But I damn well wish we just turned to the north as planned. Instead, I'm stuck inside these old walls, surrounded by Bane and branded as a traitor in Kairos' eyes. Jaspos didn't like my interest in leatherworking. I think he saw it as an insult to his craft. If I favored it so much, I should have sought apprenticeship with the master of tanning, right? Well, consider that another thing I planned to do had we returned to north. The truth is, people need my skill with hides and pelts for far more than my attempts at napping. Every time I clothe or feed someone and they thank Jaspos, he has less and less to say about it. Now that Arkan's apprenticing with him, I think he's content to let me dabble in trading. Huh, well, okay. It's definitely a mixed feeling down in this place for these people. It's like some like it here, some don't. Huh. Anyways, let's figure out what this is. Oh, wait. Talk to the merchant. Greetings, Fate Bound. I think I can speak for all the Forge Bound when I thank you for your graciousness in regard to our little community. We don't normally barter our weapons and armors, but for the personage such as yourself, I gladly make an exception. Would you care to browse? Let's see what you have. What? Ooh, nice. This is heavy armor, right? Heavy armor. I haven't exactly liked heavy armor. Tenderizer, you're one-handed. Ugh. Yeah, no. Oh, well, I guess if that's the case, then let's go ahead and hand in some stuff, shall we? Okay, yes, you. That's a 6. That's a 6. Recovery +1. Recovery +1. They're about the same. So we'll go ahead and just sell you. Is there just... hold on. Is there a way to say trade all others? Not then. All right. Anyways. Hey, that's all. Oh my. Oh, this is masterwork. Boom. If I need armor, I can just come right to this guy. This, oh, my bow's masterwork. Oh, not. Oh, that's right, because I... Am I exhausted? Oh, on weapon crit. Gotcha. There's a loot on weapon crit. Huh, okay. Oh, we already talked to that guy. Okay, we got everything we need out of there. Excuse me while I take your stuff. Big binder business. Thank you. Okay. Goodbye. Okay, how much have we discovered of this place? Oh. Nowhere really. Huh. Wait, did we talk to you? Tell me about the restaurant. I think you're well acquainted with the manor and its grounds at this point. My father's legacy and my inheritance reduced to rubble. Okay, restaurant house is but a memory. Okay. But what do you do here personally? Is this a face worthy of leadership? Oops. No, I like my father's ambition. I've seen in where it leads. Besides, I have little to offer these folks beyond a memory of more optimistic days. My father would be enraged if he saw me today pacing the mushroom beds for leading swine to slaughter. How was Rossum Manor destroyed? I suppose my father's optimism was to blame. Before the Overlord's forces even set foot on the bastard Tyr, my father invited Tyrsmen of all persuasions into these walls to resist Kairos, no matter who you were. But once the Tyr fell, Cairn arrived to make an example of my family. That monster sundered the whole damn mountain along with my home. My family was killed by the very walls meant to protect them. I was the luckiest merely pinned by the stone column I clutched as the floor heaved from Cairn's onslaught. Ooh. His maimed arm quivers from some unknown exertion. Eventually, a single finger extends downward and points at his ring leg. Heavily scarred and bent at an unnatural angle. Ooh, my fighting days are done. That's highly unusual for your father to claim land ownership. He didn't he didn't cleave to tradition. I'm sure that passing women the land and stuffing men aboard the ships made sense when our ancestors needed cleaner lines of inheritance. Men drown so women wear the crown, as they say. Huh. Anyways, another merchant. A vape miner. There's not a lot of trade, but okay. You know that collecting and distributing forbidden lore from the old walls is a serious crime? Well, effed either way, aren't we? Don't worry, miner. I wouldn't go selling to someone who wasn't a court luminary like yourself. Well, let's see what you had to offer. Huh. You don't have any. Oh. I will take. I just need the one. Thank you. And I'll take it. There we go. Boom. We don't need anything else. Anyways, we'll learn you, and we'll learn you. Boop. What the blazes? Oh, good God. That's a jump. That's definitely a jump. Oh. Wow. Damn, not enough. Whew. That's a jump in skills. Okay, there's the inspired moniker. There wasn't anything else down here, was there? No? Okay, well, let's go. Because there isn't really anywhere else to go. Oh, wait. Yes, there is. There's more stuff here up. There's more people up here to talk to in the farm. Yay! Let's go talk to them. Excuse me, sir. Fade Biter, welcome to the Wound's Farm, the only source of food within the old walls. But you never imagined anything like this down here, did you? You look like you've got some questions. You run this farm? That I do. Have since shortly after we arrived here. I may have been a mercenary up top, but down here I've developed into quite the farmhand. I turn the soil, haul up fertilizer, even sing to the plants. I've near grown to love this farm like it's my own child. Except, unlike a child, the farm feeds me. Oh boy. Anyways, well, actually, you do feed the farm by giving it nutrients. And so in turn, it gives you nutrients. So yeah. Anyway, this farm feeds the whole community? Near enough. Gwen gathers some stuff from topside on occasion, but most people get their food from here. We got a whole host of vegetables, and the mushrooms down here turned out to be tastier than anything grown in shite has any right to be. Got pigs too for the occasional feast days. I kept everything orderly and efficient. One slip up and we're talking months on tight rations at best. These crops can be real particular about the kind of water they like. Give them too much, too little, the wrong kind, and next thing you know, they're limp and brown. Is it normal for plants to be this picky about their water? Well, every plant is different, but the water situation down here is really touchy. Jaspos's filters work for the topside plants, since it's more or less what they're used to. Those stone jugs of his get rid of whatever makes people sick while keeping in the nutrients my veggies need. Give that water to the mushrooms, though, and they stopped glowing. Then they shrivel up. No good for anything. No idea why. I figure the topside nutrients kill them. A Wagstaff's water is about as pure as it gets, though, and the mushrooms take to it just fine. Huh, I'll talk to you later. Howdy, Fateminder. To be honest, I didn't expect courtly Howdy, Fateminder. To be honest, I didn't expect a courtly type like you to show up in this piss hole. Would have thought you'd have been better off, better things to do than check up on a few white and greens growing in the piece of shit. What can I do for you? Don't know why I'm giving her a male accent, but okay. How'd you end up in the wound? I came in, what, 2 years back? With a free blade marauders. Been in the wound ever since. Who or what is a free blade marauder? Nothing but the finest of the many fine mercenary groups out of the free cities. There's the Free Blades, the House of Broken Regions, a few others. Are the Bronze Brotherhood out of the free cities? The Brotherhood? Those effing Fs. Those effing Fs can go F themselves. I mean, that definitely shows the abbreviation of the word. Especially that Aitman Rodham Ratterman. Whatever his effing name is. What a huge cock and crazy as a beast woman raised on bat shite. One of these days, he'll lose his head to one of his own people. You mark my effing words. Sorry, no. Diversity of the word. Definitely shows that this entire sentence really shows the diversity of the word. What are you doing on the farm? Well, I used to have patrol out in the ruins, keeping the entry free of any unwanted visitors with Hillstride and her crew. About a year ago, though, my damn fool husband didn't pull out in time, and the wound found itself another mouth to feed. Huh. Of course, the worthless bastard went and got himself torn to pieces fighting Bane, so I'm up here tending the crops and letting my sword arm go to waste so the kid doesn't grow up on an orphan. Don't get me wrong, he's a good kid. For a babe, I'm just damn glad he's out of me. Okay, well, Tycho's got me on a vegetable duty, which suits me just fine. Don't know if it's some post-pregnancy bullshit or something, but those creepy glowing mushrooms make me want to lose my lunch and dinner. She's been hovering more than usual as of late. Like she thinks I'm slacking off. Huh, well, farewell. Ocean's Fury. A smooth blue fur frames this massive beast woman's flat face, her fur snout wrinkling as she sniffs at you. Her skin in those spots where you can see it glistens almost purulescent. Her upper lip curls back to the exposed dagger-sharp teeth. Human smell. Human smells of sky mystic power. A lightning force. Human smells of sky mystic power of lightning forks and howling rains, yet looks small and frail like harless whelp. For what does human disturb ocean fury's prowling vigil? Still a lot of different beastmen here. How many tribes call the wound home? One and more than one, like human tribes, but growing stronger in difference. One and more than one. What's that mean? One tribe called Woundkin hunts prey in Bastard's Wound. All beast women answered the Woundkin name. All did look to Reef Talon as Prima before Reef Talon left in Old Walls. What tribes did they belong to before they became Woundkin? Ocean Fury and Reef Talon are Mantaborn, first among tribes. Mantaborn must see as swift as sharks, range long coasts from stalwart to code, rule ocean where humans bring to no war. West River will have fur like rust, range northlands, high tier. Not many draws from Wound, bastard toward sunset, where humans fear tread. Yep. West River's bastards, best hunters in grassland, good hunters in mountains, poor hunters in sea salt. Stone Stalker's small. Okay. But roam in large packs. Strong mystics know the strong song, stone song of earth blood. Good hunters in mountains, not as good as any other place. That almost sounded like a normal sentence. Anyways, a few others stalk with Woundkin, chases the clouds and gloom of dawn Katvana. Only a few left. What was that about the tribe's differences? Her eyes narrow slightly. Each tribe knows its hunting grounds best. Manta-born best swimmers. Small stone stalkers climb quickest. Shadow hunters blend with night. And stalk with cunning simple. With cunning. Simple. What do you mean by your prowling vigil? Ocean's Fury prowls Wound Farm. Hunts Bane with claws and fangs. Drives away trespassers with growls and knuckles. Old walls split down center like lightning forked stump. Bane slip across gulf. Ocean's Fury watches always. Oh, well, we're going now. Ooh, one more person to talk, or maybe one more. Clytos. Seeing you approach, he straightens up to seem a little taller. Wasn't expecting to see you a Fatebinder down here. Name's Clytos, protector of the farm. You may have heard of me. I assure you, we have not. Nope. Not at all. So, yeah, need me for something? Oh, poor guy. Despite his armor, you can tell that he flexes his muscles. Tell me about yourself, Clytos. Protector of the farm. Sunderborn and raised. Didn't have much growing up, and the sea of life wasn't for me. So I took up the blade. Been a warrior ever since. Ran the House of Broken Regions before we ended up here. What is the House of Broken Regions? Surprised you haven't heard of us. We're the best bloody mercenary company out of the free cities. And don't let those motherless free blade marauders tell you different. We're the only crew to have best of those stalwart bastards. Not that they'd ever admit it. It's a matter of sunder pride. The city fought a bloody war for independence, and the terms of the treaty gave Sunder its independence from Stalwart in return for the public declaration that Stalwart did not lose. So much as neither side won, and that's why I and other children of Sunder smirk a little at the name Unbroken. Huh. That's interesting. Anyways, how do you protect the farm? It ain't obvious. I'm a fighter, a bloody good one too. It's almost a shame to have me up here on the farm, so far from the howling bane. Want me to ask Tycho to reassign you? That would be kind of but that would leave the farm underguarded. If it gets too bad down there, sure, but the beastmen seem to have it handled, claw for claw. Tychos has me looking after the mushrooms. She keeps a close eye on everything around here. Bit too close if you ask me. And she's quick to remind me when I cocked something up. Used the wrong water on the mushroom once. And she up and decked me. Obviously, I would have blocked it or dodged it if I'd thought anything like that was coming. Anyway, had a black eye for weeks. Not doing that again. No how, no way. Aww. Huh. I guess we're done here. Yeah, I guess we're done here. Because, those are the Denizens Domicile. Oh, both of them are Denizens Domicile. Well, whatever. Okay, I guess we're leaving. Let's go! What are some of the seats of power? Don't worry about that. Broken Spear, we need to head back to the Iron Hearth. Making a stand, return to Sentinel stand. We'll deal with that in a second. Truth and reconciliation. Mel said the first chronicle is hidden in the Bastard's Wound farm area. Search the farm with Lantry present to find it. Oh, hold on.
What do we have here?
Huh. Yes. Take Chronicle. Ah, the old concealed text in a pile of pig shite trick. Classic. Is it? As Lantry approaches the corner of the pen, a pile of hay and animal droppings vanishes, replaced by a stash of scrolls. Now here's a subject close to my heart. Histories of the School of Ink and Quill. Who doesn't love a little auto chronicle? Roll calls, minutes, graduation announcements, publication dates, and letters. Oh my! I doubt sages Koron and Osteric had any idea their correspondence would be immortalized for the records. Not the most exciting bit of history, but I can see why Mel and Lexan would want the words of colleagues close at hand. I take it these things bring back memories. Indeed, some of these notes even have my name on them. Ah, yes, here's my series on bird anatomy. I did that back in 388? Where are the years gone? Where is it? Yeah, whatever. I know it's also worthless in hindsight, but it is a record of our school. Whatever that's worth, I can obsess about these later. We have other things to do, right? We can pause. I'll look around while you have read. How can I say no to that order? With a smug grin, the old sage dives into the text. Several minutes pass as Lantry pores over the pages. Strange, all these names of dead people. Good riddance to some, others our loss. Ours is loss. Anything seem incorrect? Sage Ostric's grammar is appalling, but no, not really. Sorry, no spells or great recipes for grappa. Just lectures, letters, and other sentimental detritus. Anyone you know very well? In a way, all of them. The school was never crowded enough to disappear into anonymity, but as a field scholar of sorts, I was as distant as it gets. He shakes his head with a heavy sigh. Lifting a quill from near his shoulder, as he does, he puts the quill to his hand and scribbles several circles of sepia. Pick up one of the volumes and peruse. In this regard, Lanchi was correct. Countless sheafs of parchment, all of its social correspondence and academic text of plotting, boring detail.